access to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to our is it July 9th free necklace call. We appreciate all of you being with us and allowing your stylist to introduce you or invite you to our free necklace night where you're going to get your name put in a drawing for a free necklace. But we're going to share all the wonderful things with you about Park Lane. So first, I'm going to tell you who I am. I am Tammy Drake, and I have been with Park Lane for a year and a half now. And my business has continued to grow and blossom. But the reason I joined Park Lane was because I am a single mom and I'm the mother to a beautiful teenage girl, Michaela. And with teenagers, with children, the older they get, the more expensive they become. And so the toys get more expensive that they want, I'll put it that way. And so I was like, well, I want to do a little part-time gig. And I was thinking, well, maybe I go work at Bath and Body Works. But like I said, I'm a single mom, and I knew that was going to take me out of the home in the evenings, not getting home to 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I was like, okay, Lord, I want something to do that's going to be, lucrative and beneficial to my family and that I can do from home. And so after that prayer, a couple weeks later, I was introduced to Park Lane. And so that was my initial why of becoming a stylist was, just to have additional income coming into my household. But then after I started my business, I realized how jewelry is emotional. And it helps women get out the door feeling more confident and more bold in the way they live their lives and the way they look at themselves and view themselves and present themselves to others. And so that became my bigger why. And so I was so glad that I was introduced to Park Lane to be able to, touch other women's lives. And I am also an area leader with Park Lane. That means I've grown a team. And I am I've earned 2 trips to Cancun. I'll tell you more about the trips in a few minutes. And then I'm also a member of the Mercedes Car Program. So that's why you're here to hear about all the wonderful perks of Park Lane Jewelry Company, okay, of owning your own business. So there's 3 things that I'm going to tell you about tonight. That's the people, the product, and the programs. All right. So with the people, why people get started with Park Lane is to help pay off debt, it's to pay off credit cards, pay off school loans, pay for braces, pay for those extracurricular activities that our kids have. Sometimes these days, just put gas in, in the car and food on your tables, okay? But whatever it is, it's going to be a fun opportunity for you to become a part of this wonderful team, Sparkle Gems, and to have that fellowship and just to have that camaraderie of being with other women that are like-minded, because we all have to have some type of positive mindset to be able to have our own business to move forward. And we also get recognition for working our businesses. And it's so amazing. There's so many programs, like I said, that help us continue to want to work our business, so many incentives. But you might just want to have a summer job, because I am a full-time assistant principal as well. So I work my jewelry business part-time. But some of you might be educators out there that may just want to have a summer job, and it can do that for you too. You can just have one show a month even after the summer, and that will continue to help you grow and build your business. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Park Lane. Park Lane, we are celebrating 70 years this year in August. So we're just about a month away from it now, actually. And so we are so excited to be a part of this company and be able to celebrate with them having such a successful business. When Shirley and Arthur Levine started this business, they were hopeful. They wanted to empower people. I say people because we also have male and female stylists on our team. And so it's a business that's been in business for almost 7 decades, where, like I said, they want to inspire and empower all people to do their best and to offer their best to the world. And our company is 2%. We're debt free. And the Levine family, they keep 2% of the profits for themselves, but everything else goes towards the stylists, our hostesses, and all of our customers to help our business continue to grow and thrive. Now, let's see here. Let me tell you about the product, which we all know what it is. It's beautiful jewelry, all right? So the jewelry, it sells itself because jewelry is something that we all want. We're our own walking billboards, okay? When we go to the store, go ahead and get yourself dolled up because when you walk through the store, somebody's going to see this pretty pink necklace. Somebody's going to see these pretty bracelets and say something if you're at the register checking out. They're going to see your jewelry and see it and want it. And that is the igniter to a conversation that you can have to help work your business and move it forward. Um, and like I said, our jewelry is already, the company's already established. And so there's no looking back. We're only moving forward. And we have the wonderful role models of the Levine family to help us continue to grow our businesses. And we have a wonderful guarantee. The guarantee that we have at Park Lane is the first 120 days, the first 4 months that you have your jewelry. Park Lane will replace it for free. And so if something happens after those first 120 days, you break it, Park Lane will replace it. And for $10 plus shipping, that's what you'll be charged to get your items replaced. Okay. And so it's a wonderful guarantee. And I haven't heard of that guarantee being offered anywhere else. And we offer four different kinds of metals with our jewelry. Most of our pieces will give you 2 or at least 4 options. We carry silver, gold, rose gold, and hematite. And we have learned that with our jewelry, the Park Lane collection is probably about 60% gold, and then the rest of it is going to be probably 35% silver, and then the rest of it's going to make up about hematite and rose gold, that last 5% there. And so it's just a wonderful, wonderful product that we offer. And we offer all styles. Like I said, I have a 16-year-old daughter. She wears some of our jewelry. So we have something for all age ranges, okay, with our jewelry. So beautiful. All right, now I'm gonna tell you about the other P, our programs. I told you a little bit about them already, but the first program I'm gonna tell you about is for our customers. It's a 2 and 4 sale that we offer every day, 365 days of the year. And what it is the first 2 items that we put in your cart, those are gonna be your least expensive items. Anything that retails $40 or less are gonna be the first 2 items that go in your cart. Now, I can't go to the mall and say, okay, I want to pay for my least expensive ones first, and then let me get the expensive ones half price. We can't do that. But at Park Lane, when we put those 2 least expensive items in your cart, that unlocks 4 items at 50% off. Yep. Can you do that anywhere else? Not that I've been aware of. And I've been around for a little while. I have. But the 2 and 4 sale is amazing. And then Park Lane also throws in extra sales, extra bonuses that we can get. Typically, it's we get your cart to $90 in those full and half price items. And when we get your cart to $90, that unlocks a bonus item. But right now, Park Lane's doing an extra special little goodie for us with the bonuses at 60, and then you get to go get something else for free that's retails up to $100. So that's the good part too, to get you all those sales. And then we also offer style drops. Style drops are, I tell my people in my VIP group that don't sleep on those style drops. They are extra special. They're not something that they're just trying to clear the inventory out with. They are extra special items that you're going to want to get your hands on to. They're going to be special prices. Usually, like if it's one of these impression bracelets that you see here on my wrist, sometimes those come in special colors. Those will be considered a style drop. And they're going to be a purchase with a purchase. And that's what you're going to see, sometimes 35 with a $40 purchase or $40 with a $40 purchase. And then we have steals of the days, rings of the week. We have deals of the day. And you just never know. Park Lane keeps you on your toes. It keeps the stylists on our toes because we never know what we're going to wake up to the next morning. And I've been telling my people in my VIP group for the last month and a half, it seems like every day Park Lane's been doing something. What do you think, Christy? They have. And so that keeps it exciting and that keeps our customers wanting to come back for more. Yes, you are working your own business, but Park Lane helps keep the excitement right there with all the other things that they offer us throughout the weeks. And we also have another special item. It's our Sparkle Box subscription. And the only way that our customers can get the jewelry from the Sparkle Boxes is to be a subscriber. There's two options with the Sparkle Box. You can do the $24 standard subscription, or you can do the $39 premium subscription. So come on, girls, we are premium. We know that. And so we know that we're going to want those premium boxes, okay? Those premium Sparkle Boxes. And so for the $24, you're going to get $80 worth of jewelry. It's either the necklace or the earrings, kind of alternates between months. But then for the $39 premium subscription, you're going to get $160 worth of jewelry. And that's the necklace and the earrings, okay? And it's always a surprise in the mail that's shipped out on the first of each month, okay? And then usually there's an extra little special ditty that they release a few days, maybe right around the 10th or the 12th of the month. There's always an extra special surprise that is exclusive to Sparkle Box subscribers only. Usually a nice little bracelet set, anywhere between $35 and $40 if you want to get a whole matching ensemble with your earrings, necklace, and a bracelet. All right. So those are some of that's one of the few of the offers that we give our customers. And then our hostess program. I'm telling you, it's amazing. And I want to go ahead and tell you this, as a stylist, you get to be the hostess too. So it's always fun to be the stylist and
Tammy, you have to unmute.
I unmute now.
Thank you. I saw her. I was trying to mute somebody else. Apologies.
Okay.
So
okay.
blah blah with the stylist is where you were at.
Okay. But guys, I forgot something. This is my first time doing this. Christy, introduce yourself, please, because you are so sweet and so special.
No, that is fine. You're doing fabulous. But I'm actually Tammy's wing woman today. So I'm Christy. I'm an area manager, also an area leader, and I'm in Louisiana. And Tammy and I, we see each other on here, but we have never actually physically met each other, and we can't wait because we just know we're going to be hugging it out next week when we see each other. But I'm going to let you get back on here because
Okay.
being a wing woman has its responsibilities, and that's what I'm trying to do right now.
I appreciate you so much. Okay, so now we're going to go to the stylist and to the hostess, because stylists can also be hostesses as well. So as a hostess, you earn $20 credit per order for orders 1 through 9. But when we get to that magic number 10, that credit doubles to $40 credit per order. It doesn't matter the size of the order. It can be a $26 pair of earrings, or it can be a $260 order. It doesn't matter, because you're going to earn that credit either way. But like I said, once we get to 10 orders, that's what we always strive for, to get our customers or to get our hostesses to at least 10 orders so that they can earn the $400 in free jewelry, so we can give them that little ditty. But we're also, as stylists, we're able to add in an additional $50 or $100 in extra free jewelry for our hostesses. And they also earn 4 half-price items. Anything that they want, they still can purchase the 4 half-price items, and a thank you, which is another bonus item for $35, anything else in the catalog that they want. And then we also do fundraisers. So for if your organization is a 501(c), I think that's how you say that one. Park Lane, if you go through Park Lane, then if you are that organization, they will cut you a check for 50% of the sales that your organization raises. So for instance, if you have $800 in sales, Park Lane's going to cut you a check for $400. All right. And so that's another option. And then as a stylist, I know sometimes, being in education myself, I offer different little fundraisers for teachers to raise money for their classroom supplies. And so the way I use that one, and the way other people I'll share that their commission with the teachers, is I just give them a portion of my commission that I'm going to make from their sales, so they can, invite their friends and family and tell them that it's a fundraiser for their classroom if they want to help them raise money for the supplies for themselves and their students. All right. And then as a stylist, we have no quotas. And so I tell my people, you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. This is your business. You work it the way you want to, and Park Lane does not penalize us for not meeting certain quotas or hitting certain levels or anything. You work your business the way you want to work your business. So there's no quotas, and we are an incentive-based company. That is so much fun. I had no idea that I was a carrot chaser until I joined Park Lane. So they dangle it in front of me. If I want it, I'm going after it. Or as Jennifer Keller says, they lay it down, I'm picking it up. But it's your choice what you pick up, that whatever they put down. All right. Now, like I said before, we are our own hostess and customer. Okay. And we get paid though. We get commission from being our own hostess and placing orders or, purchasing things that we may want as well. And another great thing, because I was with a previous company and we had to pay our credit card fees. With Park Lane, they take care of that for us because that can add up in this day and time because that's all people want to do, is pay via credit card. And that's great too. But like I said, there's no credit card fees. And we also have the platform of our website of being able to do the cart sharing. Your people share, your customers, and they're, and the hostesses, their friends and family that come and want to place orders, they send you their wish list and you create the cart link and you send it back to them and they check out on their own. You don't have anything to do with their financial information. And that's another thing that I like about that because that can be a little nerve-wracking if you're messing with people's credit card numbers and all that stuff. But we don't have to worry about that. And as I said before, we get paid. We get paid 30 to 50% commission. And when you come in as a stylist, like if you join tonight and you have a party, you're going to get 30% from your launch party. Okay, whatever those sales are from your launch party. And you can also continue to grow and earn up to 50% commission. But guess what? You never go back. If something happens, like if your buddy signs up with you and wants to join Park Lane and goes alongside you and wants to build a team or build a business as well, but something happens and they drop off, you don't lose that 5% commission that you earn. So you're going to stay at 35% commission, no matter what your teammates may do or not do. Okay. Now we also have a direct appoint program, meaning if you do have previous experience with another company, like my aunt that's on here, for instance, she was with Mary Kay. She built a team, and other people in other direct sales companies, if you have built a team and you'll have a conversation with one of our VPs, and they'll interview you to see and let you come in at that same status, and you'll come in at a higher commission level. So that's what our direct appoint program is. So you're not going to lose anything. You're going to come in at that status. And I know that's very appreciated by those that get to take advantage of the direct appoint program. And then, like I said, with our promotions, you never go backwards. Once you move up, you get to stay there and work your business from that level. Now, this is what I love. The incentives of being a stylist. It's called the Rich Rewards Program. Like I said, if Park Lane puts it down on the table, it's my choice to pick it up. And so it's called our Rich Rewards Program. You're going to hear people say RRC levels 1 through 5. There are 5 levels. And so, for instance, if you sell $1,000 in your first 2 weeks, you're going to earn the RRC level jewelry. And RRC jewelry is free jewelry. Park Lane's going to send you or let you pick out $250 worth of jewelry once you have $1,000 in sales the first 2 weeks of each month. This is not, the first 6 months of the year, next 6 months. This is every month. Okay, starts fresh at the beginning of each month with Park Lane. And then, like for the second level, you have $2,500 in sales the third week of the month. You're going to be able to receive a special necklace or some type of jewelry that Park Lane has not released to the public yet. But if you earn that piece, you're going to have it in your hand once Park Lane releases it, and you're going to have it to show your people on the camera. And you're going to be like, hey, I already have this because I earned it being a stylist. And so you get to have that little about you because you already have it. You've already earned it. Okay. And that's fun to be able to show your people. And I think that also makes your people feel special. Be like, yeah, I have connected myself with someone that values me enough to work her business to get these items to be able to show them to me before anybody else can see them. And so that's something I'm proud about, that I'm able to show my people that, and you will be too. And then there's a third level of the RRC jewelry that you can get $300 worth of jewelry if you have $4,000 in sales for the entire month. Okay. And then, like I said, there's 4 and 5, and the levels 4 and 5, those are the levels where you start to build a team and recruit other stylists. And there's another $300 for each level for 4 and 5 as well. Now, you're probably saying, okay, Tammy, that all sounds all fine and dandy, but how much does it cost to get into this program? The jewelry is so nice and it's looks very beautiful. It's probably very expensive to get in. It's not. For the basic kit, it's $129 for you to sign up, and you're going to receive $500 in jewelry in your starter kit that you get to pick out. Okay. Is the free impression bracelet still on the table as well? Okay, so you're going to get $688 worth of jewelry for $129. All right. And then we also have another package, which is the business package for $229. You receive $1,000 worth of jewelry and an impression bracelet. I think that that promotion ends on the 15th of July, if I remember correctly. And then the third option that you have is the Boss Baby, honey. For $439, you can get $2,000 worth of jewelry and an impression bracelet of your choosing as well. And then included in your sign-up fee, like I said, those credit card fees are paid for by Park Lane, and you receive a website that's valued at $130 for the year. So I tell my people, try it for 2 or 3 months, and if you don't like it, you get to have a closet full of jewelry. But one of my stylists that signed up, she's like, no, I'm gonna try it for a year because I'm gonna have access to my website for a whole year. I'm gonna try it. If I don't like it, then I'll get to walk away knowing that I did put forth my best effort, because Park Lane is going to support you with your website for a whole year. So you choose how you want to work your business, online, in person, or do both. I do both types of parties. Okay. I have my own, most of us have our own VIP group on Facebook, and some of us do in-person parties as well, which are fun for our local people. And you're going to hear Jill, our wonderful fearless leader. You're going to always hear her say in our trainings, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So we have tons of training available. There's all kind of systems in place. And then you always have somebody to reach out to. I live in the Eastern time zone. We have people in the Central, Pacific, and the all the times, the Mountain time zone. That's when I left out. So there's always somebody available. It just goes on and on and on. There's always someone available to answer any questions or to offer you the support that you may need to help you be successful in your business. Because that's what we do here. I mean, it really feels like a family. Like Christy said, we've never met in person, but we all have a bond on our team because we're vulnerable, but we know that we're going to be respected and appreciated by one another and by our company. We really are. So what are we going to do next? You're going to fill out a survey for us. Chrissy's going to post that link in the comments for you to have access to. And plus, your stylist is probably going to have the link as well. And it's going to be in the Messenger chat group for you to access also.
All right.
Let's see.
So before I post that, let me
Mhm.
make a couple little quick comments. One
Okay.
is just want to let y'all know, ladies, that the RRC that she talked about is a cumulative. So don't think
Oh, yes.
just one. If you get one, you could get 2, 3, 4, 5. You are eligible for an extra $1,200 in jewelry on top of your commission. But let's say you don't make RRC1 in the first 2 weeks, but you do so much business, maybe that third week, you can make RRC2 and 3 and 4 without having to do one. So they don't penalize you for missing one of the elements. They
Mhm.
are going to pay you either cumulative or whatever section that you did qualify for. The second thing I do want to tell you is, now, Tammy, you thinking of that secret word? Because I'm going to have you have that secret word in a minute before I post.
I
I don't
got
want
it.
them to put them in, and then they're like, oh, I didn't put the secret word in. So that's what I'm saying.
I
The
got
second
it.
thing is, um, today is Wednesday, and every Wednesday, believe it or not, for us,
Mm.
it's the last day of the week. Today is Sunday for us because we are finished with our week and we get paid this weekend. Like by Friday night, we're going to know how much is deposited into our checking account. So if you like to know that if I do decide to work this week, because remember, there's no quotas, so you don't have to. But if you decide, this weekend I might want some money, well, then you might want to do a little bit of business, turn it in today by Wednesday, Friday, you're getting paid. So that is also an advantage right there. And I just think that's important because I like getting paid on a weekly basis instead of once a month when I was a teacher, an educator, you know? All right. So have you picked the special survey word?
I
This,
have.
okay.
Mhm.
Well, you say the word, then I'm gonna put the link in.
Okay. It's sparkle. Keep it simple.
You know why? Because it's Sparkle Convention next weekend. Okay, sorry. We are so excited. We're gonna be hugging. So you can see everybody on here. Belinda is my sister from another mother, father, whatever, but she's my sister. We're gonna be riding on here. I know Lori will be up there more. And we'll see
Nancy.
Robert
Mhm.
and we'll see Nancy. Oh, yeah, Nancy and I have been talking. And I thought I saw Roberta up here a second ago.
Roberta. Hmm.
And I thought I saw Carrie on here. So we got some of us flying, some of us driving, and our conventions are twice a year. It's on Zoom, but you don't actually have to be, um, well, let me put it this way. It's on Zoom, so you can stay at your house and you can watch it from there. But our little group just likes to get together because as much as we love the Zoom, we are, I guess us Southern girls are lovey, huggy types, and we just can't wait to see each other and hug up and get to talk to each other in person. So um, if you when you join our team,
When?
okay, when you join our team, thank you, Kimberly. When you join our team, then we will get to see you. There was something else I was going to say on there. When you join your team. Oh, um, you can come travel with us or you can stay at the home, but hopefully
Mhm.
you're thinking about it's too late. Maybe I can't make it because we're going up to Knoxville, Tennessee. Okay. If you're in Tammy's area, you can like, oh yeah, I could be there. But if not, we will let you know when you join our team where we plan on going in January, because that'll be the next convention, because we just like to get
Mhm.
some of us together. But if you
Yeah.
can't make it, remember, this is up to you. There's no quotas, no anything. It's how
Mhm.
you want to live and work your life. Okay, I'll be quiet. All right.
No,
Other
did I leave
questions?
anything else out?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't talk about the trips.
Well, you know what? You did sort of. She said she earned a trip for two. So, give Tammy a round of applause because she's only been in what, a year, maybe a year and a half?
Year and a half,
Barely a
yeah.
year and a half, and she won a trip to Cancun for two, not just one, two, and she can bring anyone with her,
Yeah.
like her secret bling bling. No, she can't bring one of us stylists. None of the stylists. We have to all earn our own, but
Mhm.
she can bring her thing on the side, or maybe she thinks she's bringing her daughter. I don't
Yeah,
know. Okay.
this
Uh,
time.
there you go. So, and uh, I think she talked about her earning a vehicle too.
Mhm.
So with the Mercedes
Mhm.
plan, you can get in that group and you don't have to be an area leader. You could be just a
Mhm.
branch, just starting off, and you can qualify for the vehicle. Um, and if you decide, well, Mercedes is just not the thing for me, I've got my vehicle paid off, or I've got a brand new vehicle that I'd rather pay the notes on it and not have a Mercedes, well, they're going to give you money instead,
Mhm.
$500, or you can take the Mercedes 700. So either way, so there's so much.
Yeah.
We try to cram everything in here within the 30 minutes, but Tammy and I both get real excited when we start talking about this because we know what the value
Yeah.
has been for us and we want to share it with you and hopefully you get to enjoy it. with us.
Yes.
And
With us.
Tammy, I
Absolutely.
just want to say for your first time branching out doing this, you did an awesome job.
Yay! See, another reason to give her. Tammy
I've
Rock,
been
that's right.
present all day.
All right, so I've posted the link in here. She gave you
Yeah.
this secret word, and I'll post it also in the messenger thread.
Mhm.
And is there any other questions before we hang up? I think we're good then, because I don't see anyone typing. So love you. See you really, really soon when you are on our team. Peace
Have a
out.
great night, guys. Thank you for joining us. Hi, CDK. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.